Okay, so here's another quick video. I have my Tech 2 power. Now I tested the voltage at 100%, it's over 14 volts. Between 75 and 80, it's 12 volts. Connected to my cheapy Mastercraft volt ammeter, and this is my homemade decoder tester. Now I was gonna donate this to the club, but then I realized I have a use for it with the larger speaker connectors. I can test P and P decoders with my homemade Gator clips or other Gator type clips, which I can't do with my ESU decoder tester because it doesn't have the same capabilities unless I make new Gator clips with tiny wires. So, yeah, so this is my very first time ever testing stall current on a motor. Even I'm almost ashamed to admit it, but even when I probably installed 100 decoders in locomotives, and I couldn't fill up one hand that failed. Um, the install in such a way that um, the mechanism or the motor was bad. Everything worked out very well. My percentage of success is quite well, if I do not say so myself. But this motor seems to be giving me some grief, and I haven't taken this apart. All the other functions work well, um, and I thought this motor, which came out of a Mantua locomotive from a President's Choice train set, so it's a fairly old motor, but it spins so well. There's hardly I mean, it's not completely resistant, but there's no bump, bump, bump like a three-pole motor or normally skewed armature where the magnets catch the gap between the armatures. This is a skew wound armature motor and it runs so smooth. But maybe there's too much resistance and it's creating an issue with current draw, because I almost killed a T1 TCS decoder, which is rated for 2 amps. So I am going to fire this up and hopefully it works. So the motor's running, as you can see. I'm drawing almost half an amp, and I'm at about 25%. The motor doesn't sound so good. Let's crank it up to 50%. A little over an amp at 50%. Oh, geez, it dropped. Man, that motor sounds terrible. Oh, she's arcing inside. So, I'm guessing that the motor's cooked. And that's probably why it's frying the decoders. I tested one decoder and it wouldn't even, it just kept shorting. Yeah, that doesn't look good, eh? She's sparking. Well, interesting. So it's sparking at 50%, 1 amp. Is there smoke? I can't tell. Take the rate up to... I'm not drawing 2 amps. Well, I think I'm going to replace that motor with something a little more reliable, maybe something better, something newer. See what I can come up with. Well, that's kind of neat. First time checking. I didn't even check stall current. Let's do that. Yeah, she's jumping up there to 2, and I'm only at 50%. So, yeah, that's full full bore. Yeah, she's dying here. Yeah. Anyway, that was interesting experiment. Never done that before. Gonna have to do it more often. Thanks for watching.